Shit, you already know I'm obsessed with it. I can't get enough. Back with another milk. Help! Help! Help me! Help!
Be me. Average white dude in college. Drink, party, don't focus on grades. Generally a douche. Meet a short Jew who's a shut-in. Quickly becomes my best friend. Game heavily together. We literally know more about each other than I think our families do. One night he says, "You're always there for me, huh?" In a friendly way. Literally feel my heart twitch. WTF, I'm not gay! Mostly. Love the way he rambles about dumb nerd games I couldn't care about. He's an amazing cook. I hate that I'm not a woman, because if I was, I would let that man do terrible things to me. Can't come out to him because I know he doesn't feel the same. I want to die. Why, God? Hug and kiss he, OP. Do what every chanter would do in this situation, with a spoiler linking to a Wikipedia page about the murder of Blaze Bernstein. What is this? On January 10th, 2018, 19-year-old University of Pennsylvania sophomore Blaze Bernstein was found dead in a park in Orange County, California, 8 days after having been reported missing. 2 days later, Samuel Woodward, one of Bernstein's former high school classmates and a member of neo-Nazi terrorist group Adam Waffen Division, was arrested and charged with murdering Bernstein. As Bernstein was both openly gay and Jewish, authorities declared that Bernstein was a victim of a hate crime. So, Anon's suggesting to OP that he commit a hate crime. We got some replies to that. Screw you, I'm not a 4channer, not a Nazi. I hate Israel, but not all Jews, and I hate Israel because it's a jackass of a country. KYS, with a picture, comparing a girl to a gnome. You have to be careful around gnomes. Stay safe, Anon. Someone replied to the Bernstein one. Oh, it's the one thing that I just read. 28 stab wounds? You didn't want to give him a chance, huh? Damn. Cope. Seethe. Common WL. Grifter. Media literacy. Brain rot. Bryant no way MFs. Greentext outside of 4chan. Screen caps. Poland V. Post for money. Anime profile picture. Normie instead of normal flag. It's so over. Culture war drama. We're so back. Shoving dorks into lockers. Leftoid, rightoid. Lowercase sentences starting with I love how or funny how. I love how white people are so fragile. Funny how chuds use snowflake when they are the snowflakes. Banger, tradwife, incel, femcel, femboy, Freddy Fazbear says trans rights. Questions without a question mark at the end. Why are right-toids like this? Sentences fading confusion. I don't know what this soy jack is supposed to represent. Imagine taking the time to make this. Doomer, goated, physiognomy, phenotype, slop. Insert thing, my beloved. Wojak, frog, gigachad. The vibe shift, as it is known, is clearly a thing. Some reasons why, 1 out of 12. In this essay I will. Ah yes, the, checks notes. Mundane thing. Sigma, not gonna lie, bro is cooking. NGMI, bro thinks he's on the team. Blood. Unk, Skibbity Toilet Riz, Ohio. Gooner, my brother in Christ. Maxing, bros, thing gang. Squad, locks in. Goofy, thing. Literally me, thing pilled. Certified thing hater. Bronze Age thing. Thing enjoyer. CEO of Thing. The Discourse trademark. Hot take, cold take, good take, bad take. Insert thing. Rips, rules, goes hard. Screw around, find out. Started using the internet in 2015. Who are you quoting, big guy? We got a reply from lesbian loser lurker. Do you want to see a picture of this tiny poo I did that looks like a sperm? Take 30 minutes in the corner for this. WTF is wrong with you, Nibby? Got a reply to those. So do you want to see or not? Yes, but only if you are a real woman. Don't remind me women poop. Frickin' disgusting. I'm gonna judge it heavily because other Anons have posted pretty impressive poops. Oh my god. And then lesbian loser lurker replied, saying, the smallest thing to ever come out of my butt, with a spoiler image. It's the poop. And yeah, it does look like a sperm. The things I do for this channel. I got a reply to that. I've seen the biggest, nastiest male poops, but seeing a female poop is actually so hard to do. It won't come out. You're nearing rock bottom methody. What is that? Why is that? Because that's happened to me. I met some guy who was playing video games with, I think I was playing Counter-Strike, and he's like, hey, give me your Snapchat. I'll send you a picture of my poop. And I was like, this is probably gonna be a mistake, but I did it. And yeah, he did. He sent me a picture of his poop. That was the furthest extent of conversation I ever had with that person, was just seeing a picture of his poop on Snapchat. Yeah. Early 30s. Can't keep a job for more than several months because of mental illness issues. Have to live with parents. Struggle to just do basic stuff. Feel like I imagine someone who doesn't want to grow up does, but hate being like this and try to be mature. Every time I try living on my own, end up having a breakdown. Try to not infantilize myself and take responsibility and work hard on improving myself as a person. That feeling when even after years I still put most energy towards managing symptoms rather than doing normal adult things like working full-time or living on my own. Is there any reason I shouldn't end myself? I feel like a leech, and even though I try my hardest, I still feel like a massive failure and spoiled man-child. I just wish it were easier to afford living by myself. If I don't have to worry about working enough hours and could just make rent with disability, I think I could handle that. But the cost of living feels so high that I feel trapped, and the paralysis from feeling trapped makes me feel like I'm falling further and further behind. I don't want to be a person who acts like their adolescence never ended, and I'm doing all that I can to progress, but I don't know if it ever feels like enough. Does anyone else feel like this? How do you get through this? First of all, you might be suffering from mental illness, so psychiatry and potentially medication can help with that. It's a long road and requires incessant work, but if you keep to it, you may see gradual improvement over time. Secondly, based on the way that you're describing things, you sound like you live in America. In America, pretty much everything is gouged on purpose just to screw people over and make more money for people who are screwing those people over. So the best thing you can do, especially if the cost of living is such a problem, which it is for many people, get out.
Get out! Yo! Yo! Get out!
Find ways to make money online and then move to a different country. You may have more breakdowns and things may be really difficult, especially at first, but that's no different from the previous times you tried moving out and living on your own, right? Only thing is, when you're living abroad, you can actually afford stuff, especially on an American salary. Nope, sometimes you're born with the BPD faggot who will never change. It's either struggle your entire life feeling like this or go again. At least try steroids and cocaine first. Great advice. Anons constantly and without prompt poop on black girls and talk about how ugly and hideous and fat they are. They're only pretty if they are one-drop North African septaroons? Septaroons. See a random black girl's profile. Looks like an angel. Happens daily. Why do you guys need black girls to be ugly? Like there aren't loads and loads of ugly-ass white women. Just look at England. I'm not saying you need to date them or even bother them, but what's with the target you guys stick on their backs? Yeah, race has nothing to do with how attractive you are. And if someone ever tells you, oh, I've never found a person of this race that I was attracted to, or I just don't find people of this race to be attractive, then it's like, they have very limited experiences. Guarantee you, if you pulled up millions of pictures of millions of different women from millions of different backgrounds and histories, you will find plenty that you find physically attractive, and their skin color won't have anything to do with it. Got some replies. She's ugly. As a black man, I find her hideous. Most white people definitely do also. Are referring to the picture OP linked? I say cap, Anon. Some more replies. Black girls are all ugly because they all have herpes. The overwhelming majority of black girls are fat and ghetto. Feminine and reserved black women are a statistical minority. I don't like the shilling on here all the time. I don't think all of them are disgusting, but there are either the ghetto super black types or the self-hating blacks who think they are oppressed and date white guys only. The ones with white features who think they are different from other blacks are insufferable and have a massive chip on their shoulders. Limited experiences. You guys don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine with black girls personally, but a lot of the e-girl looking type of black girls, like pic related, really aren't attractive at all to me. That's fine. I wish I could pump daily loads into this negress. Would you pump daily loads into this negress? And it's a picture of a black trans woman. Let's see a reply to that. Even the trannies have fake lashes. Do Africans just not have eyelashes? Got a reply to that. Women use fake eyelashes to make their eyelashes look longer. It's an aesthetic beauty thing. I'll just say this, if race is the limiting factor on whether or not you're gonna get with a girl, you're really missing out on a lot. Which is fine, that means there's more for everyone else. Be me, waking up in my mom's basement. Smell pizza. Pizza is good. Go to kitchen. Mom is making pizza. Ask mom for pizza. Mom says no. Why mom no give pizza? Mom says I need to do chores. Chores are hard. I don't want to do chores. I cry and throw a tantrum. Mom gives up and gives me pizza. Pizza is good. I watch TV. TV is good. I fall asleep on couch. Wake up in middle of night. I pee myself. I cry. Mom wakes up. Mom is mad. I don't like mom. I go back to bed. I dream about pizza. Wake up today. Repeat. Are you 5? Is this the setup to a mom and son prawns fantasy LARP? Be me, in uni. No popular girl from calc class. We slowly become friends. She likes me because I'm not really masculine. My hair is long, I'm short, look like a girl. Because of hormones. She suddenly flirts and teases me, and I have a shy reaction like an idiot every time, which only fuels her. Eventually, she has a party at her house and invites me over. Not important to the story, but her guy friend misgendered me and started to flirt with me until he heard my voice. LOL, idiot! Small gathering, but everybody eventually leaves, except her, me, and her female friend. Everyone ends up getting really drunk. Her friend passes out on the couch and we go to her room to gossip about the party. She slowly gets very touchy. Start saying stuff like how I'm very cute in a non-masculine way. Start asking what kind of sexual fantasies I have. Since I'm drunk, I tell her all of it. Intentionally including the one where a woman only uses me for her own sexual pleasure by making me an on-demand, coochie-eating bitch. She really likes the idea, and after asking me to explain more, asked to try me out. Long story short, I end up her out and she crooms. She really enjoyed because she claimed no dudes ever do that. Agree to make it a regular thing as per my fantasy. Have gone over to hers at least once a week to eat her out for 3 months. Never got more than an edging HJ in return once. Some of her friends know and want to try me out too, but apparently she said no, lol, and that I'm her personal coochie eater. This is the greatest accomplishment of my life. I've heard girls say that before, that dudes usually don't go down on them. I find that very weird. It could just be a personal preference thing, but... And granted, it definitely sounds one-sided, OP. Like you're the one doing all the work and she's giving very little in return. I mean, if you enjoy it, whatever, but hopefully she doesn't slowly try to creep more and more through your boundaries. I feel disgusted by every human being in existence. It's time, Anon. For the guy who's got a new sign of holding a clock out. We gotta reply to that. Time for weekly coochie, yes. You don't get it, OP. Anon's subtly suggesting an asphyxiation kink for you to include in your coochie nomming activities. To all the guys out there who have access, give it a try. You might really like it. I know I did. Not the yourself. I meant the coochie eating. Yeah.